Welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you so much for being here today and clicking on this video. So today's pick a card reading is going to be about messages from your person. So I'm going to look through these cards and provide you with a message as if I was your person speaking to you. So we have 3 crystals to choose from today. We have crystal 1 with the lepidolite. This one. We have the clear quartz crystal, and we have the rose quartz crystal. I know it might be a little bit hard to choose from an angle. So here are your 3 crystals, 1, 2, and 3. Think about your person and think about what messages they might need to bring to you today. All right? You can find your timestamps in the description box or in the comments down below. We're going to get started with the crystal number 1. I'll see you at your pile. Those have chosen crystal 1 with the lepidolite. You found your way to your pile. So what messages does your person need to bring to you today? So I'm going to lay out the cards, and I'm going to speak to you as if I am your person. So we have hope, doctor, love, melancholy, the king of hearts. This is the ace of hearts, but it's on a joker card because I lost the ace of hearts card, but that can also add to the reading, the fact that it's on the joker. We have the deviator, the house, within the next few weeks, romance, communicate clearly, we have listen with your heart, believing in magic, and renewing your life. So, give me a second as I conduct this reading for you and speak to you as if I am your person. I was really hoping that our future together would be bright. And I really thought that everything will go well as long as we just had each other and as long as we had each other's backs. But there was something missing. It was my healing. I couldn't just let you and allow you to do all of the work in order to heal me. That's not what love is. I was supposed to come to you better, fuller, bigger. I was supposed to be healed, and even if I wasn't fully healed, I wasn't supposed to allow you to take over and be my therapist. You know that I love you, and sometimes it's a bittersweet. Sometimes it hurts before it gets better, and sometimes it hurts before we heal. I should have told you everything that I was going through before I got into this connection with you, but I didn't. I used you as a distraction. I am a wise person. I am pretty patient when it comes to love, but I had a hard time controlling my emotions. And not just controlling it as holding back, but knowing when to act and when to sit back and learn. This was new to me, this romance, and I didn't fully understand it. And I thought maybe I should have more control, but I realized that's not the way it's supposed to be. I didn't want you to leave. And I didn't want to leave you. Because you brought me a lot of comfort. But I couldn't just allow myself to be comfortable without learning. So I left. I was hurt because I didn't show you fully all of me. I had to let myself leave. I had to turn my back because my pride was way too high. I realized without you that I was lost. I realized without you that I couldn't be who I really wanted to be. I knew that you believed in me. I knew that you cared about me. But I just couldn't let you in. I know you've probably saw this coming. But I also know that you know that I can provide you with that stability. But I need to be stable within myself first. I'm starting to listen to my heart and getting out of my mind. I'm starting to believe in magic. I'm starting to believe in the synchronicities that have been brought to me and the patterns. I wasn't listening before. I wasn't paying attention. But now I am. I'm ready to change things in my life. I'm ready to start over. I might have even talked about you and checked up on you without you even noticing. I knew that you still care for me. And I know that you're still willing to give me a start. But I need to be willing to give myself a start first. It's time to remove the clutter, the emotional baggage that I kept within me in order to move closer to you. I'm ready to come and talk to you. I think I know what I got and what I can bring to the table. So within the next few weeks, expect me. Expect me to show up. Even though the situation was once painful, I know that things will be bright again. I believe that if we're right for each other, we're going to be brought back together. With true communication, transparency, we can have a more harmonious relationship, and I'll be with you again. So that was your reading. For those of you who have chosen the first crystal, if you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Alright, those of you who have chosen the clear quartz crystal, you found your reading. So what messages does your person want to bring to you today? So I'm going to be looking at the cards and channeling the messages as if I am your person speaking to you. So we have frivolity, reunion, child, the 6 of diamonds, the 9 of clubs, the 9 of pentacles, or the 9 of diamonds, which is also the 9 of pentacles. We have the stork, the tree, forgiveness, opportunity, take action. We have expecting miracles and also sharing of yourself. Okay. So I'm going to put them over here. So let's try and get them into frame. Okay. So messages from your person. What do they have to say? I expected that everything would be fine. I expected that I could still be my same self and have you back. Because I knew that you would take me back. Because I knew that you cared for me more than I even cared for myself. But I knew that there needed to be change. A change within myself. Because I kept bringing you this inconsistency. I knew that change needed to be embraced. And even though it could be rocky at first, and even though there can be hurt, obstacles, it had to be done in order for me to reunite with you. It wasn't easy. I realized that I was too comfortable in what I had. And even though I was comfortable in the place that I was at, it wasn't bringing me anywhere. It was keeping me stagnant. In order for me to have this reunion with you, I need to start afresh. I need to start new. I was uncertain if you'd take me back. I was uncertain if you'd accept my offer. I was uncertain if you felt the same way that I did. But I had to give this a chance. I wanted something new. And I wanted our outcome to be better than how it started. I realized that you were giving me so much, and I wasn't giving you much back. I wasn't ready to. I didn't feel like I had the right resources. I didn't feel like I had the right stability. I just didn't feel like I was good enough for you. That's because of my past. I realized that I kept failing in relationships and I kept getting in arguments and I couldn't figure out where I was going wrong. I had all these unresolved problems and I was bringing them to you. And I thought maybe I would be better off on my own, by myself. Even though I had all these beautiful friends and family around me, even though I had such a great connection with you, and even though I had, enough money in my pocket, and I could be independent, just felt like I couldn't move forward without you. Being alone wasn't fair to me because I knew that I was restricting myself in many ways. I thought being alone was easy, but it wasn't. Because I was being alone for the wrong reasons. I was alone because I was avoiding the problems, the issues. I was avoiding the change. I needed to share myself. I needed to be more generous. And I needed to let you in instead of closing the door on you each time that you've tried for me. I hope that you forgive me and know that I'll be coming back. Expect me to be back for you. Because being on my own, I realized I was better off just fixing the issues and communicating with you. It's like the world, the universe, whoever, brought me this opportunity and love to try again, and I got too scared to leap that I stepped back. But now I know it's time for me to take this action towards you and be straightforward of what I want and what I need, and be straightforward of what I want to see in our relationship together, in this connection. It's time for change. And I know I've been too comfortable where I was at. I know that even though, it would be hard for me to leave, that the change was worth it. It is worth it because it's transformation, right? I needed to evolve. And the only way to evolve was to get away from what I once knew. I needed to nurture myself in order to have this manifestation to come true. You provide me with a healthy, loving connection. And I know that with you, we can deepen our connection as long as we show up for each other every day. I know that I needed to make so many changes in my life, not only just emotionally, but in regards to my health and in regards to, being more organic. Even though it's slow and I'm taking my time, just know that this is all worth it. You're probably way more involved in all this than I am, and that's what also scared me. Just the way that you understood things and you could get through so much. You were so resilient, and that's what intimidated me. I hope that you forgive me. I'm ready to open myself up to you. So that's what I got for you guys. That chose pile 2 with the clear quartz crystal. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Alright, so if you have chosen the rose quartz crystal, you found your way to your reading. So messages from your person. What do they need you to hear right now? What's going on with them? Let's figure it out. So I'll be giving you these messages as if I was your person speaking to you. So we have faithfulness, pleasure seekers, prison, constancy, the 10 of clubs. We have the ace of clubs. We have the 4 of cups. We have the coffin, the ring, get more information, recovery, and don't stop. We have exceeding expectations, accepting what is, and mending bridges. Okay, so just push it up a little bit. So hopefully you can see all of that. So, what does your person need to bring to you today? What messages do they need you to know? I knew that you're a loyal person and that you're faithful towards me. I knew that you would keep on trying until we would get things right and working again. But I was too busy being caught up in taking new risks and being caught up in experiencing new things because I felt like I haven't fully enjoyed life yet. But I realized that was just me just wanting more, feeling like I could have more. It was my ego talking and taking over. And that got me stuck. I was taking way too many risks. Way too many. And I felt like I needed more when I didn't need more. I just needed to focus more on myself and focus on evolving my being instead of looking for that satisfaction elsewhere. I needed to reflect and understand what I was going through and why I kept getting into these relationships and creating these broken promises. I needed clarity. And I kept looking for clarity outside of myself instead of internally. I needed to take that time back and be on my own. But I kept feeling like there was a lack within me. And I felt like outside of me there was a lack as well. But that was just because I wasn't willing to be open to change. I wasn't taking accountability for my actions. And I still felt like everything was fine. I showed you and tried to act that way. I tried to keep a smile on my face, but not everything was fine. I needed to figure out more about myself. I needed to understand why I would keep hurting and hurting others in results of, hurting myself. I was taking on way too much. I was trying to have way too much fun in order to distract myself from the healing that needed to be done. I kept looking for new friends, new opportunities. I wanted bigger, better status. And I wanted people to notice me. I wanted to be loved externally because I felt like if other people could see that beauty in me and that I'm and that love, I don't know. I just it's stupid for me to even say because I felt like if other people respected me, then I'd see that respect in myself. But then I would just keep on looking for external satisfaction. And that wasn't right. Soon I had a lack of interest in what other people thought of me. I started to turn inside. I didn't care any longer. Because everyone's opinions of you will always switch and always change. I let you slip away. I ended things before they could even begin. And that's all my fault. I have no one to blame but myself. I didn't let you in, but I'm also glad that I didn't, because I didn't want you to see me in this way. But I still hope that you hang on. I was just having a lot of anxiety about this connection. I didn't know if I was ready. And now that I look back at it, I definitely wasn't. And I wouldn't want you to see me in the way that I already was. I'm sorry for the broken promises. I'm sorry if I led you on. I didn't mean to. And I was acting from a place that wasn't my own. I was acting out. I was stuck in the past. I'm going through this recovery now, though. I hope that you see how much I've changed. And I'm not going to give up on taking care of myself. I want to exceed your expectations. I want to see myself as excellent. I want to be on top of the world. But first, I just had to accept my situation and who I was instead of avoiding it. And that's how I can see myself healing these things. I hope you forgive me, and I'm sorry if I ever led you on. But I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm not going to give up on healing the things that I caused, the issues, the hurt that I've caused. Life is such a long journey, and we make it so miserable, even though we're supposed to be having fun. I was so unhappy because I was avoiding all the things that were being thrown to me. I was avoiding the signs. I was caring too much about what other people thought. I was caring too much about wealth, caring too much about status and fame. But all those things weren't for me. I'm done looking for how other people feel about me. I need to get to the bottom of my heart. I need to figure out what is right for me. So that's what I got for you guys. That chose pile 3. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now.